Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead. Taurus, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. My birthday babies, how are you doing? Thanks so much for being in the comments and letting me know when your birthday is. Got some oracles here. We're going to throw down the oracles, find out what's going on for the week ahead, friends. And then we are going to throw some tarot at it. See if we can get any details for you about what's coming up in the week ahead. If you're brand new, welcome. And please know that when I read, I'm always reading for the week ahead. So whenever you find this, today, tomorrow, or next year, it could resonate. We're not all at the same place in our lives at the same time, so it cannot and will not resonate for everyone. Tell me what's going on with Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. Taurus, we have empathy, we have acceptance, and we have patience here. Empathy says, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. We have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Last week it was the C word. Now we got the P word, Taurus. That's what it looks like. So bottom of the deck, we've got Star. And Star says guaranteed success. We've got Table, hard work ahead. So for some of you, it looks like there's some sort of guaranteed success that's coming from hard work. That could be hard work on a relationship, hard work on a friendship, hard work in your family, hard work in your work life. Whatever it is, it feels like there is going to be success on something that you've been putting a lot of hard work into. Bottom of the deck, we have grief. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So possibly this is where you're fueling this star energy from, right? It says guaranteed success, hard work ahead. So it could be that you are understanding that this is the only chance you're going to get to be able to do this. And so it's time to put all of your energy in. Empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Then we have persevere and you will overcome problems. So I feel like you've really been working on your empathy lately, Taurus, trying to see both sides of a situation. In other words, when somebody does something wrong or somebody doesn't show up, and like you would show up for them, I feel like you're being more empathic about the situation. And it feels like this is a way that you're sort of overcoming maybe a bit of, how can I say? Because, you know, the camels are kind of stubborn, right? And, you know, Taurus is always being accused of being stubborn. And so I feel like you can persevere any sort of problem if you use empathy, which means looking at it from the other side, looking at it from someone else's point of view rather than just from your own. We have success. It says acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. It's the only way that you really can change anything, Taurus, is to accept the situation for what it is. How much money you make, the place you are economically in the ladder of success. I want to say whether it's your weight or the car you drive or the part of the city you live in or whatever it is, acceptance is the first step. Accepting that you're in this spot for reasons that maybe you made decisions that got you to this place. So it's the acceptance of the situation as it is. And once you accept the responsibility of the situation, then it's only then that it can change. And so you are now accepting things that you cannot change. I feel like what you can change, what you do have the ability to change is your success, because we did see success at the bottom of the deck, right? It says guaranteed success. It says you're the star. So I think that you have to come to terms with the fact that you're the star, Taurus, that maybe you're just not reaching high enough. I think that's maybe what part of the acceptance is. We do have patience. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. This is a really big one because a lot of people will throw little tantrums, right? If they can't have what they want right now, they'll make up all kinds of excuses and throw it on the other person as to the reason why they can't have the things that they want. Blaming everybody out there, not taking any responsibility for it. It says here, casket. It says someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. So I feel like you've been patient about something here, Taurus, and I feel like you are finally in this place where the P word is. You're finally in this place where you're accepting that there are things that you cannot change, and that sometimes when you can't change those things, it's time to just remove them. So I feel like it says someone is going out of your life. And it might not be that they're walking away. It might be that you're walking away. That you finally have decided that things happen in divine order. And as much as you want someone to like you, as much as you want someone to give you the raise or the promotion, as much as you want it, it can't happen before divine order shows up. And so I feel like you're going to be letting go of it, letting go of the expectation, accepting a situation for what it is so you can have success moving forward. I'm just going to throw a couple of these and then we're going to get to tarot. Ooh, that's already a full reading, isn't it? That's a lot. It is a lot. So I feel like you're changing the things that you can with this grief card. You've realized that there are things and opportunities to appreciate things once they're gone. And so I feel like that's sort of what's going on here. We've got stress. It says cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. And we have wisdom. So I feel like you are de-stressing. It feels like you are coming to a place of wisdom, Taurus. Knowledge gained through experience or from a wise counselor. Bottom of the deck, we have dedicated. It's the only way that you are going to be able to keep moving ahead is by accepting things for what they are, letting go of things that you don't, that are never going to come to a place where, you can push against the stone wall all you want, but the stone wall is going to win every single time. So it's time for you to stop being so stubborn in a situation where you should probably just let it go. Let's see what the tarot says here. Tell me about Taurus and Moon rising, Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus, please. What do we need to know about Taurus? Private reads are open, Taurus. Look in the pinned comment. Tell me about Taurus, please. We've got the Knight of Swords. So something is about to pick up speed here. It does feel like, it feels like you are quickly coming to some sort of realization that once you accept a situation that you cannot change and release it, that divine timing, then the wheel begins to move again. I feel like you are quickly coming to this wisdom, is what it feels like. Tell me what else Taurus needs to know. Yep, it is a realization here, Taurus. We've got the Star, we've got the Ten of Swords, and we've got the Tower here, Taurus. It feels like it comes in a moment of clarity, shift in a mindset, a thought pattern that shows up here. It feels like it's coming quickly at you, Taurus, that there's something here that you must relieve yourself of. You must let it go. You must feel the pain of it and then let it go. I feel like this is the wisdom. The casket is here saying that something is leaving your life. And I feel like somebody here is standing in the doorway trying to hold on to arms of people and say, please don't go. When people want to go, it's because the universe is moving them out of your way for a reason. So I feel like you're coming to a shift here, Taurus. Look, the star keeps repeating itself, right? So we've got the star on the bottom of the deck. We saw it here. Guaranteed success. We've got success here, and now we have the star showing up here. And we also have, the table, right? We have the table that says hard work is ahead. And so it does feel like there's something that is showing up here that I feel is going to heal you. It's a realization that's coming first of all. It's something that you're going to allow to go. You're going to allow it to leave your life, whether it's a person, a job, a situation, or a thought pattern. We have Aquarius here, and then we have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here. We have Scorpio here. It almost feels like it's a delayed reaction to the full moon in Scorpio. It's a realization that you've just got to make this decision, make the cut, and figure it out here. Tell me what this tower is for Taurus, please. Tell me why the tower's here. We've got the Devil, we've got the Eight of Wands, and we've got the Three of Pentacles. You know what I kind of like about this? That the Tower is here with the Devil. And I kind of like when the Tower and the Devil show up at the same time, because you've realized that you're the one who has been keeping yourself tied to a position, tied to a thought pattern, stuck in a place where you refuse to move from. It feels like you're now finally going to get movement. And that's not for all of you, because not all of you are coming to this realization. Some of you are going to face the tower and scream and yell and shake your fists. But some of you are going to say, okay, now I see it. I understand that there is a road on the other side of the tower, and that I had to go through this realization and come to a place of painful release before I could move forward to the next stage of my life. We've got the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and cooperation. It's also about partnerships. And so I feel like you're coming to the realization of a partnership here. It could be a partnership in business. It could be maybe you're partnering with a place of work. It feels like you're having some sort of realization that the position you were in had you chained, and that you refused to move, Taurus. And so you were then chained there, kind of yelling at the moon. I feel like for those of you who are going to pay attention to this tower as mercy, as this all these things that are falling down around you, Taurus, I think are falling down around you to give you the opportunity to shine, to heal, to break out of old patterns, to break out of painful endings. I feel like you're probably holding on to some sort of painful ending here. And you're about to get the wisdom and the knowledge that you need, that things only happen in divine order or in divine timing. You can't hold on to things that are not yours. It doesn't matter how hard you try. You can't hold on to things that are not yours. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Two of Wands, and we have the Judgment card. I kind of like this because the Five of Pentacles is the reconnection. It's pulling yourself out of this place where that I feel like you were here on the outside looking in, feeling like that the tower was coming to destroy you, not that the tower was coming to remove the energies that you no longer needed in your life, Taurus. I feel really that's why the tower is here. With the tower and this really highly intelligent energy of Gemini here, with the really highly intelligent energy of Aquarius here, and then we have the Ten of Swords representing Libra. I feel like that the energies here that we have are really for your wisdom. It's a learning experience is what it is. We have the Judgment card and we have the Two of Wands. I feel like you are preparing to make some sort of really big decision, Taurus. I think it's really important that you pull yourself away from the devil, that you allow yourself to have movement and look at the tower as a clearing or as mercy or as movement. I feel like the tower shows up to break you out of the chains from the devil energy here. It might be an obsessive thought pattern or something that you kept doing over and over because you could not or would not leave the situation as it is. As I was using the analogy of pushing against the brick wall, it's like, I'm just going to stay here until the brick wall moves. And I feel like the tower shows up to get you out of that mindset. So I feel like the Judgment is you finally making a decision to take action here, to take action to reconnect back to your wisdom, to release the things that have been hurting you, and to become the star. I feel like there's an acceptance here is what it feels like. That's what the success is about. It's about the acceptance here of things are going to happen as they are, and you have to learn to just leave them on the road and keep moving instead of wasting your time trying to move brick walls. I'm going to throw down 3 more cards. We're going to go into the extended. You guys seem to like the extendeds last week, so I'm going to extend, and I'm going to put the extension in my membership area. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to put down 3 cards. Let's see what we'll talk about regarding this reading for Taurus. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the World card. And we have the Ace of Wands. Taurus, I feel like you're finally moving on from something here is what it feels like. It feels as though you've come to the realization that you cannot grow. You can't grow your abundance. You cannot grow professionally or personally. You can't grow in your confidence if you don't allow something to end. And so it does feel like there is something ending. You're making a decision finally. And when you do finally close the door, that's when the Ace of Wands shows up and takes you on this brand new path. And this is the lesson here. It says here, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So it's not like you can't appreciate the thing that you've lost. It taught you a lesson. Let it go. go around the wall instead of standing there and trying to push against it. We're going to talk about these 3 cards in the extended and what happens after you finally decide to let all of this go, Taurus, and what happens on the new path. I'm going to leave that right there for you, Taurus. I feel like right now, for those of you who are stuck still pushing the wall, saying there's no way I'm leaving until the wall moves, I feel like this might be you. The 5 of Cups here, the Queen of Cups, feeling sort of sad and emotional. I feel like you think that you're going to get the celebration, but guess what? The wall's not going to move. The Queen of Pentacles is in the reverse. There's no movement here. So let's talk about this in the extension. I'm going to leave that right here. Thank you so much for coming here and watching, Taurus. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. See you guys soon with a bonus reading or 2. Love you guys. I'm out. Bye-bye.